Hello, everybody. I'm Christina. I'm the person you've been emailing to so well and so quickly, and I know who you are now, too. I love doing this program. I've done it many times before with little kids, first, second, and third graders, and it's been my dream to see what would happen if I did it with older kids. And so this small group of 7 actors have made it possible, have made my dreams come true in a wonderful way, because I've told them they could be the Saturday Night Live cast of 2030. They'll be, about 23 then? And so, yeah, could be. They could do it. And so let me just tell you how this program goes. It was inspired really by, you know what happens when everybody's sitting around the dining room table at Thanksgiving or something like that, and somebody says, "Oh, tell about the time when," and then we're all entertained by this great story, and tell about that time when. And so that's how it started. And so what's going to happen here is that the first half of the program is the students telling and singing about their own years from the year before they arrived, the getting ready year, the day that they arrived, and then every year after that. You may have heard some of these stories, and maybe you haven't. Sometimes students keep these things for a surprise. And then we'll take a quick 5-minute break while we get set up for the second half, which will be the plays. And you know some of how these plays go, and some will be new to you. Your students, your children are appearing in each one in some way or another. And I think for the most part, this will be your fountain of youth, a moment to revisit the past. And please take a deep breath, because we may have taken a little literary license in interpreting the story. There is one, I don't really want to speak to you before the second half, so I'm going to say one thing that I want to say. Each story, we ended up with several visits to the hospital. They make a deep impression in a person's memory. There are some adventures. Whenever I've done this program before, there's always, in all the stories, there's a house, there's a municipal building of some kind, there's a car, or 2, or 3, and there's usually some sort of natural trees or rocks or mountainside or something like that. So you'll see those particular things featured in cardboard. So, and there's one story that is usually also what happens is there's one story that is just pretty much atmospheric, where a parent has described a place. And I always like to use these stories because it's the sounds and the smells and the ambiance of a place that has been embedded in the person's memory. And I know we all have these. And in this case, it's Kim Waller's story. So Zoe has both her mother and her father represented, because Kim had written this beautiful story about Lake Winnicummit in Norton, Massachusetts. So that's all I'll say. We'll let the kids take it away.
Get ready, 'cause here I come. 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 Get ready, 'cause
sister, friends, and family sent my parents beads that they used to create a very special necklace I still have to this day.
They bought me a sumo wrestler-sized onesie because they knew I was going to be fat.
My parents went to Paris. My parents moved from Ukraine to America to have me.
Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. Yes, sir, that's my baby. No, sir, I don't mean maybe. Yes, sir, that's my baby now. On the day of my arrival,
I was born on a Tuesday.
A long walk in Dogtown and then 14 hours of birth.
My mom had to call my dad home from his poker game. Hello, Mark.
it's time. Over 10 pounds of foolishness.
A travel guidebook fell on my mother's foot, and and hence my name, Vienna. A very long 22 inches of baby.
Singular sensation, every little step you take. One, a thrilling combination, every move that you make. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you. No.
When I was
1 year old.
I had an Elmo birthday cake.
My dad took me on my first bicycle ride. I got to ride in the back with the dog. Agoo.
My parents left me next to a flower pot with little stones in it. I swallowed one, and it ended up in my diaper.
A chopping garlic with my mama.
I got up into a coffee table and started dancing and singing. Also, my first word was wow when I saw a pretty chandelier.
I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier.
I was the youngest American diplomat in Armenia, where I lived.
Oh, sorry, what number are we on? 2. Sorry.
I'm 222, I'm the one before, baby. I'm 222, I'm the one that you adore, baby. I'm walking now, I'm talking now, I'm on my way to 3. Baby, C is ABC. I love you and you love me. When I was 2 years old,
I peed on the beach in Aruba.
My dad was throwing me in the air in a pool in Florida where we lived, and I pooped on his head.
My parents left the day after my birthday to go to China and adopt my sister, Phoebe.
I made my first batch of scrambled eggs, pre-potty trained.
I would organize my room, rearrange the furniture, and make my bed.
In France, I had my first escargot, and I loved it.
Start again and go.
I wanna be 3. I wanna be 3. I used to be 2, but now that won't do. I wanna be 3.
When I was 3 years old,
I went to South Carolina and dined at a hibachi restaurant where I was terrified of the fire.
I ran into a rubbish bin and my left canine went through my lip. I still have the scar to prove it.
I started dancing with a Boston ballet school.
Emergency room visit to analyze a goose egg on my forehead from a sledding accident.
I made a little sunbed in the sunshine with all my stuffed animals, and I would apply my own sunscreen.
I learned to brush my teeth in Austria in a sink. Or was that a bidet?
I've never been this age before. Now all at once I'm 4.
got all over my body.
I went to the Caribbean with my family, and there was a sign that said, "What did you see?" Where? Someone had written in, "Miranda and Phoebe," everywhere.
First trip to California, hanging in Malibu with my uncle.
I accidentally knocked over the bunk beds, almost crushing my little 1-year-old brother. No more top bunk for me.
In India, I had an elephant birthday party with a real elephant in my driveway. The elephant ripped down half our neighbor's tree.
When I was 5 years old,
My little brother Nicholas was born.
I took my first art class at Art Haven in Gloucester.
My parents finally let us stack the bunk beds.
I got my passport and spent my Christmas in Bermuda with my family and my friendly Bermudians friends.
I went night snorkeling and saw fish and creepy squid. What's that shadow in the corner of the room? Probably a fish trying to eat me.
I canoed down the Ganges River in India with my mom and my dad.
I'll be losing 6 white teeth when I'm 6. Yee-haw! I'll be losing 6 white teeth when I'm 6. Yee-haw! I'll be losing 6 white teeth. I'll be losing 6 white teeth. I'll be losing 6 white teeth when I'm 6. Yee-haw!
When I was
6 years old.
I was in a Russian gymnastics show and I almost strangled a girl with a hula hoop. Oops.
I lost my first tooth.
My parents let me sit in the front seat of a moving van for 1 mile because there was no backseat.
My brother wrote on my forehead with Sharpie.
I liked making funny faces of myself with a picture in front of me.
I joined the Boston Ballet and was in the same class as Lola and Miranda.
Where over 1,000 college kids stayed awake for 48 hours to raise money for kids with cancer.
My dad gave me a buzz cut because I had lice.
My golden year, 7 on the 7th.
My family cooked onions almost every night. I had the smell officially engraved in my mind.
Chairlift up the Great Wall and a toboggan down.
I learned to ski and now I love it.
I went to go see Santa Claus in Finland.
My best friend decided to be mean. I decided to dump her.
Hey, me too.
Same.
Ride it like you're flying. Get your ticket back at 8 for the age number 9.
We had our first in-school debate.
I went to my first political march, the Women's March. Turns out my next-door neighbor was one of the main organizers.
I had my first Twinkie. Still not sure what to think.
I painted our pig's nails pink. My dream.
I went to Africa for a month, and it was awesome.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. 10 years old is a wonderful age. Plenty of stories on every page. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. Every year I'm growing older. It's the truth, it's actual. Every age is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-day. 10 years old is a wonderful age.
When I was 10 years old,
I insisted on getting a flute that I never played.
I went to Harry Potter World for my birthday.
I ended up in the intensive care unit of Mass General Hospital while my mother and sister were in Florida swimming with dolphins.
I went to Arizona with my grandfather and threw up about 30 times.
That's enough.
My sister set pictures of creepy fish as my computer background, mostly goblin sharks.
I got a new best friend, Olive, and she's awesome.
Hey, turn the page. It's all the rage, every page a new age. Everyone here deserves a cheer for making new stories year after year.
Hooray! Way to go!
Nice going!
Keep it up.
And the beat goes on. 7 was 7, 8, 9, 10, now it's 11. La-di-da-di-dee, la-di-da-di-di. 1 decade down and now 10 seconds.
When I was
11 years old.
I started business and forced the entire class to work for me.
I went on my first march, the Women's March, with Miranda.
I walked into my grandparents' house in Maine and found a random guy sitting on the couch. It turned out the renters had mixed up their weeks.
I got my braces on and they hurt.
Me too!
I met a lot of funky people at my new school.
I had my golden birthday, 11 on December 11th.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One more time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
When
I was 12 years old. I'm out.
I went to Waring and became a superhero in a new Target commercial.
My dad launched his second rocket.
I walked into the orthodontist and came out with braces.
Teen angel, 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 teen angel.
When I was 13 years old, I went to go see Mean Girls the musical in the front row center seat.
That's some of our story, at least so far, where we've been, who we are. Next, tales from another time and place when adults were kids in a childhood space.
Don't
It's hard to
go
believe,
away, 'cause
but it's
we'll
certainly
return.
true that they were were once in the throes of youth.
Don't go away, 'cause we'll return with tales from their day. Oh, the things you'll learn.
Mason, come on, you go left. Okay, so we'll follow the players down here. All we need to do is have a snap at the appropriate time, okay? Alrighty, so this is called the human timeline. So here it goes, like this. And so you'll get the idea as we go along. When my life began, my dad was, oh, wait. When I tap you on the shoulder, you become a child again. When I tap you again on the shoulder, you grow up. Okay. When my life began, my dad was a man. When he was a boy, his mom gave him a toy. When she was a girl, her dad gave her a pearl. When he was a child, they say he was mild. Or was that wild? Or was that his mother, grandmother, or great-grandfather, or greater, or wait. Sorry, Mason, I didn't need you after all. What I'm trying to say, in a roundabout way, is that there was a time, all along this line, when each life began, not as woman or man, but as one little kid. You should hear what they did as they grew, and 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 they grew, till you came along to join in the song. Now is when you leave and they take your place. Oh, you let me go.
Story number 1, Holy Moly.
When I was, I suppose, I must be 5 or 6, we used to occasionally go on holiday down on the south coast of England, where my aunt had a cottage called Blue Horizons. It was really quite close to the ocean. One day, whilst we were down there, and I don't know, maybe heading back from the beach or something, I came across a dead mole.
Why, honestly, Stella, it's such a nice day out. Why didn't you take Barnaby down to the beach?
Your great idea, Carol. Barnaby, grab your beach bucket. We're going down to the beach.
Don't forget to towel too, lovey.
Coming, Mom. What's that? Cute little mole. I've never seen one sitting so quietly like that. I'll just take it. Mom! Auntie!
I'm mine! What on earth? Barnaby, that's a dead mole!
My mole!
He's obsessed with that wretched thing. Oh, how has he taken to a dead mole?
I don't know, Auntie Stella. I didn't think we were depriving him of soft and cuddly things, but maybe.
Here, Barnaby, let me take
My mole!
Obsessed with that!
What are we going to do?
Well, he can't keep it. It's dead. It must be diseased. We must have a burial.
Yes. Barnaby, sweetheart, let me see for a second. You see, when a creature dies, well, it's great to return it to Mother Earth. You see, moles, they love the earth so much. They live there. They dig down all day long.
Molly?
Yes, all along. And you see, Molly here, the sun, it's too bright for his bulging eyes. And look at those cute little gushy entrails coming at both ends. You know, we just want him to rest peacefully.
Dad, Nicholas, won't you join us for this very holy ceremony?
We are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Barnaby's dear
Molly!
friend. Yes, Molly. Ah, no.
And cherished every moment of their friendship here on earth.
Yes. Now, down to the earth, Molly must go.
Must go.
Molly? Yes,
Guts
Molly.
and all.
Guts and all. Okay. Barnaby, why don't you just go play along? Auntie and I are going to have a sip of tea.
But Barnaby just couldn't get Molly out of his mind. A couple hours later,
Mine? My mole! Mom! Auntie!
My mole not again! Let me take it!
Barnaby, sweetheart. Look what Auntie and I brought for you.
Holy moly!
the end. Story number 2. Incident under the shady tree. Matthew's mom, Annette Huber-Lee, lived in a house high on a hill, surrounded by woods in Pennsylvania.
The summer before 6th grade, we were outside playing by what we called the shady tree. Mind you, we lived in a woods, so how this tree was different than any other tree, I don't know. But my 4 older brothers and sisters called it the shady tree, so did I. My dad had found a way to put up a high bar between 2 trees, and we would swing from it like monkeys.
It's so hot today.
Yeah, there's not even a breeze.
Oh, I know. We could go get cooled off under shady tree. Come on, Catherine. Come on, Paul. Let's go.
Coming. Mom, we're going to Shady Tree. Okay, honey. See you later.
It's so cool how Dad put that bar in between the trees for the pull-up bar.
Yeah, I know. You can swing so high.
Be careful. Your hands could get sweaty, or you could lose control.
Yeah, be careful, Annette.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. Whee! Now I'm getting a breeze.
Yeah,
going to need to go to the hospital. Catherine, go in the house and get the number on the fridge. Paul, help me get Annette up.
Oh, all right, but if she had listened to me, we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Now, keep in mind, they lived in a rural area. Medical help was not always that dependable.
Oh, well, if it isn't the shady. The Cuba family. Oh, dear, what happened? We must get you to the doctor right away. Doctor!
Coming? Yes, yes.
Now, which leg is it?
Doctor, I think you should look at her arm. She's had a fall from the swinging bar in the woods.
Oh, poor dear. Now. Swinging too high, were you?
That's just what I...
Ugh, Paul, shut up. Well, it appears that she's broken both her arms, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, no wonder I could hear her screaming all the way from Shady Tree.
And no wonder she couldn't hear me telling her not to swing so high.
Nurse, I know what to do. Now, just hold up your arm.
Ready, doctor?
It hurt a little bit.
Scalpel! Scalpel! Screws! Screws! Nails! Nails! Chainsaw! Splint! Splint! Plaster! Plaster! Gauze! Gauze!
This should do. Around and around she goes. Up the nose.
Glue gun! Glue gun!
What?
Take a plug it in!
Now for the left.
Mom!
Now just hold it up, kind of like that. Yep, okay.
Scalpel!
Scalpel.
Screws!
Screws.
Nails!
Nails.
Chain!
No!
Splint!
Splint.
Plaster!
Plaster.
Gauze!
Guys.
That's good. Around and around she goes. Where she stops, no,
Glue gun!
Glue gun.
think that should do it. That should do it, Mrs. Huberly.
Okay, you're done here. Thank you. Okay.
Just make sure to grab some antibiotics on the way out there, Mrs. Huber.
Yeah, we'll be sure to do that. Catherine, Annette.
Paul!
Okay, let's go. Thank you, doctor.
Now, to this very day, two things remind Annette of that fateful summer day when she was 11 years old. The memory of her brother's warning beneath the shady tree,
Don't swing too high, Annette.
and the visit to the doctor's office.
Now, do you think you're going to be okay?
I guess so.
End. Story number 3, Pocono Neighbors. Miranda's mom, Kristen, once lived in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania.
When I was a kid, we lived in the Pocono Mountains. There were woods in our backyard. My best friend, Jenny Warner, and her little sister, Abby, lived next door. Back then, we didn't text and stuff. Sometimes we didn't even call. So Jenny and Abby would just walk along the short path through the woods between their house and mine.
Mom, there's nothing to do. What can I do today?
Kristen, it's such a beautiful day. Why don't you go outside and play with your friends? I wouldn't be surprised if Jenny and Abby were already on their way over.
Yeah, let me take a window.
Mom, there's a big black bear in the backyard.
Oh my God! Call the neighbors. Make sure all the kids are inside. Find Warner. We'll call them first.
Warner, W. Warner. Here it is, Mom. Call it quickly.
Tell me the number.
317-8446.
3173. No, tell me it again.
317-8446.
34. No, tell me it again.
What do you think we're gonna do today? I don't know. We'll see what Kristen wants to do.
In the summer before 7th grade, for the very first time, she attended an overnight camp on a beautiful lake in New Hampshire.
We were there for 2 weeks enjoying the traditional summer camp experiences like sailing and crafting and tennis and horseback riding, etc., etc., etc. The highlight in my mind as a tween child was the dance that was the culminating social event of the 2-week social experience.
That
The
backhand is...
day of the dance, I remember vividly running from my tennis lesson on my way to a sailing lesson.
That backhand has gotten much better over the past 2 weeks, Annalise. Keep up the good work.
Thanks.
What do you have next?
Sailing.
Oh, all the way down to the waterfront. You better get moving.
Okay, see you tomorrow. I don't think I'll have time to go to my cabin. I better just hurry up. So many tree roots. I feel like a rabbit. I better not trip. Wrong. Sure, nothing's wrong. Fine. Oh, gosh. I'll just go to sailing. Hi, Annalise. You're just in time. Emily's all ready to go. Thanks.
Annalise, we got to sail together.
Yay.
Okay. So you take the rudder and I'll take the sail, okay?
Okay.
I think we have to head that way to get to the wind, okay?
Okay.
That way, starboard. Annalise, why aren't you? What happened to your arm?
It's not, I just tripped. Nothing's wrong.
We need to get you back to the counselor. Here, let me take the rudder.
When they get back to shore,
Here, Annalise, let me help you out. Let me help you. There you go.
Holy mackerel! Look at the size of your wrist! Oh my gosh, what happened?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just tripped on the way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you to the
That looks bad, Annalise. What about the dance?
so for the next hour and a half that it took to get to the ER, Annalise had plenty of time to think.
I did all this stuff in 3 weeks. The mosquitoes, the bug bites, and the bunk beds, and the tennis and the sailing and all this. And all I really wanted to go to was the dance. I can't go. Maybe everything's fine. I'm probably fine.
At the ER, Annalise got the word.
No, there's no way you're going to that dance. This arm right there is broken.
Sorry, kid. Guess it was the logical conclusion. No dance.
I got bad news for you all. Turns out Annalise has broken her arm and she has to go home.
Oh no, Annalise. I'm so sorry. You can't go to the
This experience was tough for Annalise, but in time, well, it was hard for quite a while. She regretted. Well, eventually, let's check with Annalise herself.
And I did not get to go to the dance. And it's one of those sources of sadness and regret that I still carry with me. Although I've got over most of it at this point.
The end. Story number 5. Truck stop. When Seb's dad, Scott, was about 11 years old, his family was on vacation heading to Florida from Michigan.
I was 11 years old, my sister was 8 years old, and I had an older brother who was 12 years old. We were on our family vacation heading to Florida from Michigan. And the vehicle we were in was a truck with a camper on the back and a little sliding glass window so you could communicate with the parents who were in the front of the truck driving the truck. My brother did all the communicating because he said he was the smartest child of the three.
So, how's everyone doing back there? Dad, are we there yet?
Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. How much longer?
Let me communicate with the parents. After all, I'm the smartest, the oldest. How much farther? So welcome to Tennessee, kids, known to all as the volunteer state since the Great War of 1812.
Danny, I think I'm going to volunteer to check that gas gauge for you. It's been quite a while since we stopped. How much do we have left?
You're right on top of things, Sharon. Time for a pit stop.
Look, there's a truck stop up ahead.
Hang on to your hats, kids. We're exiting the highway. Okay, kids. Just use the bathroom. Do whatever you want. I mean, just don't take too long. Please. Look at this.
Come to think of it, I should probably find the ladies' room too. Come on, kids. Dad doesn't want to spend too long here.
Look at this candy counter. This showers for the truckers souvenir shop. Gift shop.
Candy counter. Maybe they have some Smarties.
Whoa, look at all this stuff. I can take it or leave it. I'm going to the bathroom. By the way, Dad said to be back to the truck shortly.
Yeah, okay.
Strawberry air fresheners. I love them.
I like the pine-scented ones. Oh, whoa, look at these steering wheel covers.
Oh, they're so soft. They feel like a fluffy bunny rabbit.
Whoa, look at these.
And the bubbly-headed dogs for the back of the car. I love those.
Feels good to get up, move around, freshen up a little.
Sure does.
I got the kids some of those Smarties they like.
Nice. Are we almost ready back there, Jeff? Yeah, they're coming. Ready to go? Okay. Yeah.
It finally occurred to Scott and Susie that they'd been looking at all the gift store trinkets for quite a while. They should get back to the camper.
You know what, Susie? I think we've been here for a pretty long time. We better get back to the camper. Dad said he didn't want to take too long.
Yeah.
But when they got out to the parking lot, the camper was
Gone? Where's the camper?
Where's Mom and Dad?
Did they leave without us?
I don't know.
I don't even know where they are. Where we are.
We're in Tennessee.
That's exactly what I mean. Where's Tennessee? Do they volunteer to help children who've been forgotten by their families in Tennessee?
I don't know. How did this ever happen?
How did this ever happen? Susie asked. Well, let's take a closer look. Rewind.
Oh, the cute little bobbly-headed dogs for the back of the car. I love those.
Feels good. Get up, move around, freshen up a little.
Sure does.
I got the kids some of those Smarties they like.
Okay, Jeff, are we ready back there? Yeah. All ready to go? Yeah, all ready to go.
Zoe's dad, Todd, was about 12 years old, his family knew a lot of people in the Manchester community. They had quite an unusual family activity, making cannons for saluting yachts.
So I got very into fireworks and gunpowder and all that stuff when I was a kid. And we lived in Manchester, and we had a yard in the back. And one day when my dad was away at work, I decided that I wanted to test out the black powder that goes into the cannon on my own.
I wonder if I could make one myself. What do I need? How about an apothecary jar with a nice thick glass? I can use a fuse from this, and oh, here's some gunpowder. Great. I'll just fill it up about halfway with gunpowder, and yeah, I should bury the glass for safety. That's a good idea. Yep. I'll just bury it out. Okay. I guess I'll just take a fuse from here. A little short, but I think it should be fine. I'll just right like that. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, I got the apothecary jar that's buried safely in the ground. I got a fuse, a little short, but should do. And then I got my gunpowder. That should be good. Okay, here we go.
Of course, this is the middle of the day. Todd's dad was busy at work.
All are here. Dad, it's Todd, your son. Yeah, and? I tried making a cannonball myself, and I guess it worked.
How was it? Was it like a success or like?
Well, kind of, I guess.
Spit it out.
It blew up in my face.
In your face?
Yeah, my eye, my ear, my face.
Oh my god. Well, you know I'm at work right now and I can't come, so you gotta like go to the doctor. Just get on your bike and, you know, see you.
So, Todd managed to get on his own bike and started to make his way to Dr. Chartreuse. But remember, the Wallers knew a lot of people in town.
Hey, Doc! Whoa, what happened?
Some gunpowder blew up in my face.
You gotta be careful with that stuff. I'll see you later.
Hey, Todd, where are you off to?
Oh, dear!
What happened to your face? I tried making a cannonball and it didn't really go well.
You better get a doctor look at that.
Hey, Doc! Whoa! What happened?
Some gunpowder blew up in my face. I tried to get to the doctor.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll see you later.
Todd! What happened? Oh, hi, Granny. Some stuff blew up in my face. I'm trying to get to the doctor, but I just can't seem to go there.
Well, you take care now, honey.
Okay.
Oh, hello, Todd.
Hi.
Oh, no. What happened?
I was trying to make a cannonball, and I tried to light it like this, and then it just went off, and I was flying 2 feet back, 6 feet.
Show me how you lit it again.
I kind of lit it like this.
Your thumb, I see. Your thumb must have blocked the explosion. That's why your face is still there. Okay, we can get some of those shards out. On your neck and your ear. Yeah. Your nose and your face. This will be a day to remember.
Funny the doctor should say that, because to this day, some of those shards still remain in Todd's ear and in his neck, reminding him, even now, to beware of the short fuse. But also reminding him of growing up in a friendly village by the sea.
Just checking in to make sure Todd's okay.
The end. mom, Kim, has vivid recollections of her family's lakeside home.
When I was about 12 years old, we lived right on a beautiful lake in Norton, Massachusetts, where we had a sandy beach in our backyard. There were tiny tree frogs that lived under the stairs at the beach. We had a dock with a sailboat on one side.
Let's go sailing!
And a rowboat on the other.
Let's go for a row!
And a wonderful floating raft with a dive platform that was 4 feet high. My brother and I would sit on the dock, and the fish would come and nip our toes if we were still.
The bullfrogs lived on the water's edge, and they were so loud at night. One night, the bullfrogs were particularly loud. At around 2 a.m., my dad went outside in his underwear, and he grabbed an oar from the rowboat, and he began to slap the water to get some of those bullfrogs to quiet down.
You blankety blank bullfrogs! Go croak somewhere else! I'm fed up with you! Go away!
Next morning,
Dad, we heard you were up late last night.
Those blankety blank frogs, they didn't even let me sleep!
Oh.
I'll give you $20 for each frog you catch.
All right.
we made at least $40 that day. We spent 100% of our time outdoors, playing until dinner time. Dinner served on the deck. Our days were filled with sandcastles, swimming, sailing, rowing, and canoeing. Mom and Dad and my brother, Will and I, would paddle to the end of the lake and down a long river just to observe nature, birds, turtles, and fish jumping. Then there were also diving lines off the raft.
One knee down, one knee up, head first. Nice job. Now standing.
Okay.
Nice job. Now from the platform.
I don't know, Dad.
Kim, you don't have to have a perfect dive. Just as long as your head hits the water before your body. I'll cook your lobster dinner.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Nice job. One lobster dinner coming up.
Young lobster!
We went swimming until the ice covered the lake. In the wintertime, there was ice skating, ice hockey in front of our house, cars doing 360 spins out on the ice, beautiful ice boats streaming across the lake at high speeds, ice fishing and parties with a bonfire on the ice. The ice sometimes made thunderous cracking sounds. It sounded scary, but my dad always said,
Don't worry, kids. That's just the ice expanding. It's a good thing. Now get back out there on the ice.
we had so many adventures on that beautiful lake in every season of the year. It was a magical place to grow up. The end. Story number 8, Tiny Car. Brendan Kelsey became a student at the Warren School. He traveled with his family on a cross-country camping trip.
Went on a 7-week road trip across America where we drove from Newburyport, which is where we live, to Seattle, and then down to Los Angeles, and then back to Newburyport. And we camped the whole way. I think we spent like 3 or 4 nights the whole trip, not in a tent. The rest of the time we slept in tents outside. And we went to all the national parks, and we went hiking, and we cooked all of our food on a grill or on a fire, and the whole spiel. And It is a little tiny, tiny car.
What a great little tiny, tiny car!
Yeah, look at us, all the way out in Seattle, Newburyport, Massachusetts. Are you boys finding those carrots nice?
Yeah.
What about you, Tom? Are you ready for a snack?
You know my favorite.
Do you know how far we are?
I think so. Maybe about...
Probably 1 million miles!
Yeah, Rory, 1 million miles and 2 million games of Slamwich.
You're such a good big brother, Brendan.
We got a couple of good travelers back here, don't we, Barbara?
And I'm so good at beating you.
Don't we, Tom? And they were so polite while visiting Aunt Margaret up in Seattle.
We'll have to get those films developed when we're up there.
Yeah.
All right, here we are. Everybody out. Now let's set up camp.
I got the tent. I got the sleeping bag.
I've got some hamburger in the cooler.
I'll get the grill set up. Hamburgers are ready.
And some nice sliced cucumbers.
Now let's go see what Seattle has to offer.
Brendan, can you grab the camera and the camera bag for me?
Sure.
I don't need the camera bag. I just need the camera.
Good idea.
Thanks.
But while they were away,
Tiny car, non around. Seems easy to break into. Nothing much, just a few games, random toys and stuff. Ooh, camera. Back at camp.
Looks like there's going to be a lot to see and do in Seattle.
Yeah. Want me to put the camera back?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no! What happened? We've been thieved.
Oh my! Did they steal?
Windows broken.
Did they take my stuff? Go on!
It's a good thing I had the camera.
They took the camera back. Oh no. Oh well, we won't let this get us down, will we, Barbara? All the film on Martha. Well, we can take all the pictures all the way back.
Right. Everybody?
then,
Everybody.
2 weeks later,
Here we are, Sequoia National Park. Everybody out!
Picture time. Picture time. Let me set the timer.
Ooh, nice big sign.
And everybody say cheese.
Cheese! All right, let's set up camp.
I got the tent. I got the sleeping bag.
Hamburger.
I'll fire up the grill. Hamburgers are ready.
And some nice sliced tomatoes.
Well, Dad, the sign says, beware of bears.
Are there really bears here?
Well, Rory, I don't think there's anything to worry about. Back at registration, they said just put your food or cooler in the metal boxes provided at each campsite.
Here's our box, Mom.
Looks kind of small.
Oh dear, it is small, isn't it?
Well, we don't want to leave it out.
What if we put it in the trunk?
Yeah, let's clean it out
Really?
well. Yeah.
And then we'll cover it with a blanket.
And then we'll lock it up.
All right.
Okay. Oh, what a great tiny, tiny car. Wow.
morning talking with the park ranger.
Park Ranger, rise and shine!
Yes, yes.
I heard you guys had some company last night.
Oh, look at that! The same window!
Oh no. You all are lucky that the bear didn't fall asleep or come back. Normally they go in one window and either pop off a door or break another.
Did you hear that tiny, tiny car? We're lucky. We won't let this get us down.
I guess we're lucky. Here, boys, have some nice juicy grapes.
Ooh.
We learned something about bears and coolers.
And windows, and Robert.
A bear breaking into our car to eat some food is kind of cool and amazing. But thinking of an actual person taking our stuff, that's
creepy.
The end. It's all day, every day, every week. Everyone here deserves a cheer for making new stories year after year.
Hooray! Way to go!
Nice going! Keep it up!
Tell about the time when it only cost a dime to go and see a black and white movie. Tell me what you wore, what you bought at the store, how kids say, man, that's really groovy.
And that's groovy.
Tell about your home and the places where you roamed. And ask those interesting folks, meet the folks. Tell about your uncle who went traipsing through the jungle and always told those wicky wacky jokes. Tell some jokes. Tell me how you grew and turned into someone who had so many amazing things to say. What do you say? Tell about a time that was exciting or sublime, or even just an ordinary day like today. Tell about me when I was 1 or 2 or 3, what I did, what I said, how it began, how it all began. Tell about a time, any time would be just fine. This time with you and me is simply grand. So fine. Time with you and me is simply grand. Yours and mine. Time with you and me, check it out, without a doubt, it's simply grand. So fine. Yours and mine, all the time.
Thank you so much for that fantastic material and for these fantastic actors. And thanks for giving us this opportunity to run it once before we do it for the whole school tomorrow. Have a great night.